Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is episode 12 of our Timberborn playthrough. If you guys are new to this series, definitely check out some of the older videos in this and others. Consider subscribing to the channel to stay up to date on all future content, both in this series and in some of my other ones. You should be sure to check them out. Leave a like and a comment, really helps with the engagement. Even if you got nothing to say, just let me know how your day's going. It's really motivating, and I love to see them, and I try and respond to them as best I can. So without any further ado, we'll go ahead and do a quick recap, and then we'll hop into the video. Okay, episode 12 here. So, we are just taking a look once again at Timberton, our forestry-focused district. Now, we do have a few injured beavers here, just to kind of go through some of these. A few injured beavers. Now, they're all in our main district, so it really shouldn't be a problem. We have a huge number of medical beds and plenty of medicine. So I'm not really concerned about that. No goods selected. Yeah, that's two of our warehouses that we're saving for later. Buildings lack workers, so that's all of our science. And then our builder's hut. Yeah, two builder's huts. Yeah, that's okay. And then one building is not connected to paths. That's just because they haven't finished building this set of stairs that we got going on here. Okay, so without further ado, let's go ahead and speed this along and get moving on what we want to get done today. So just to kind of recap what we got going on, we are dynamiting out a huge portion of this. I am going to square this off. That's what this path was left here for, to remind me. I'm going to square this off. That'll help us store a lot more water, in addition to all of these water tanks that we put in the last episode, and these additional 4 water pumps. During the last episode, we actually got a little low on water. Not so much drinking water. We still had a pretty good surplus, but this reservoir is just not big enough. So we are going to have to think of some way to improve upon this, and I'm thinking it's going to involve another district, but that will be a project for the future. So for now, we do have our beavers up here. They are going to be dynamiting off this entire chunk to give us more plantable space for our forest, for our timber, rather. And just kind of checking on some of these trees. They're, about 70% of the way along. So those should grow up in a little bit. We do have a very solid amount of logs stored here in the main district, which is very good to see. Solid amount of planks. We are maxed out on our plank storage here in the main district. So, we will just continue what we're doing. And getting a lot of this stuff built is really what we need to do. So, that will be good. Now, as far as our water for future purposes, I'm kind of thinking that we're going to create a huge reservoir in here, and I'm not really sure how it's going to work. So if we go into water, and we unlock our mechanical water pump, just so we can kind of see what is the reach on something like this. So that reaches down 4 tiles worth of height. And our water pumps reach down 2 tiles worth of height. Our large floodgates only operate in 3 tiles of height. So I'm kind of wondering, it's going to involve like removing a huge chunk of what we already did here. Because essentially what I want is I want a series of pumps going up and up and up that will allow us to pump water up into a massive reservoir over here. And then also have a series of pumps within the reservoir so that we could pump it back down during a drought. Maybe we should come down this channel. Gives us a bit more space to work with. The only issue is this terrain is pretty nasty. But I think this is where we're going to do it. I just don't really know how. Let me see. So these are 3 wide. So I would need 1 to pump in. And then I would also want 1 pumping out. So we would need essentially a 6 wide channel. Or at least 6 wide at this point. And then a massive reservoir over here. Yeah, I think we can make that work. So I'll probably branch off a new district right about here. So let's get some stairs down to there. Because I want to be able to pump back into this. Because this is where all of our water kind of starts and stops. And actually, before they get this built, or I guess they already did get that built, but I'm just going to move that back 1 so that I can put in a district gate right here. And then our new district is going to go right here. And we are going to call this Waterworld in homage to the amazing Kevin Costner film from long ago. Let me know in the comments if you've seen Waterworld. It's awesome. I love Waterworld. I will deny anyone who thinks that Waterworld is not an amazing movie, because it is. Everybody knows it. Everybody loves Waterworld, obviously. Give me a shout out in the comments if you like Waterworld. And then we are also going to remove this. I'm going to dynamite that out so we can get just a little bit wider channel. I'm thinking 2 coming down, and then we'll kind of widen into 6. And then that will pump into our main reservoir. That is what I'm thinking. At least in my mind, that will work. So let's get some housing here for our beavers. These can hold 9. So we'll need something like this. And then we will need something like this. Let's see if I put some stairs there with a path. Not that. Some stairs there with a path. Like that. And now let's get a drop-off point right here. Do I want it there? Or I want it up here? Oh man, I'm gonna end up deleting this whole thing again. I guess that's okay. I mean, we have the resources. It'll be fine. It will be fine. So let's get that in there. I am going to remove that little portion. Just because I'm thinking that the drop-off point is going to sit right here. Then let's run a path over there. Get some stairs back up there. Not sure where those beavers are coming from. Are they running all the way down here? There's no way. There's... That can't be what they're doing. But anyway, we'll have our houses there. Oh man, and I actually don't need this. Don't build it yet. If I do that... There we go. Man, so much deleting going on. So if I put a path there... There we go. Now that's all connected. Okay, and let's go into well-being. And let's get them a campfire. Right about there. Rooftop terrace. Do they deserve a rooftop terrace? Yeah, they probably do. So let's see. They will come out this way. And they won't be able to get up because I can't build a platform there. But what if I do that? Something like that. Well-being rooftop terrace there. That is what we will do. And of course our beavers, they're literally coming from all the way over there. How is that? That cannot be in range. Yeah, it's not. Oh man, that's ridiculous. It's awesome, but it's ridiculous. Okay, and this will get built. Okay, I need to, I knew I was forgetting something. So I need to add in the drop-off point. Let's go into labor. Let's get a drop-off point in there. And then similarly for what we did last time, I'm going to get a medium warehouse. For what food do we have the most of? So if I come into here, the food that we have the most of is grilled potatoes. So that is what they're going to eat, grilled potatoes. That'll be storage for grilled potatoes. This will be storage for carrots. And then this will be storage for bread. Where's the bread? Bread. There we go. And now we just need to work out a way for them to get up here. Something ridiculous like that will allow them to get up there. Get that connected. And now let's get another drop-off in here. So those are going to Timberborn. So we're going to come over here. We're going to do carrots, bread, and grilled potatoes. And now let's come into here and set our distribution limits. So we're going to just do the exact same that we had in the other area. So we will do 150, 200 for all of these. 150 to 200, and then bread 150, max it out at 200. Okay, and then once all of this gets built, we are actually going to need some water storage. So I would love to get it in there. Let's get the water storage in right there. That's going to store water. And now let's come over to our other area, and we are going to add a logs delivery first off, because they are going to need so many logs for what I have planned. And let's say always have a minimum of 200, and let's bring this up to 800 logs, because I am going to get something going on over here. So let's go to our migration. And we are going to migrate to Waterworld. Oh, wow. Has an arrow now? That must be new. I've never seen that before. If I switch back over, that is awesome. That is so helpful. And let's send them maybe 20 workers. Okay, so the drought has started. And let's pause all of these. And let's see how we're doing here. So we have 18 unemployed beavers here. Here we have 50 vacancies. Holy cow. But we do have a huge amount of children coming in and plenty of vacant beds. So that must have just been an unfortunate death wave. But anyway, let's max those out. Let's get a large pile in here. So this is going to store logs. And then let's go ahead and get a couple small warehouses in here. Just to kind of store some of the stuff that we need. So we're going to need gears in here. And yeah, that's about it. Now, I don't have a water delivery over here. But I am going to be delivering gears. Let's set the distribution limit really quick for the gears. Where are the gears at? Gears. Here we go. Send no more than 30, and let's have them always have 20. And then we desperately need to get them water. So I'm going to add it on this route over here. Water. This can store 1,200. So for the distribution limit, I'm going to say always have a minimum of 400, and I'm going to max this out. 1,200. Okay. No, I'm not going to do that. Let's get rid of those. Let's have them pick those up, and then I'm just going to put some stairs right up there. And that will work. Okay. So now I'm going to pause both of those water pumps, so we'll keep one pump going there, 3 going over here. And because we were in a drought, I say no better time to clear this out. Might as well. So let's get all of these picked up if you can. Pick all of those up before you start working on any other craziness that I have you building. And there are pretty much no builders in this region, which is kind of unfortunate. I'm gonna put these two on the absolute lowest priority, so that we focus a little bit more of our attention on building. Because we really need to get some stuff built. And let's sever this bridge. And then we can start working on our dynamiting. So I'll probably put stairs there and there so that we can reach. And there's no space available for the logs. Man, I wish there was an easier way to do this. But hey, no space available for logs. That is a good thing, because we're gonna need logs. And we're gonna need dynamite. So hey, you know. Let's get all of that built first. Man, and these guys have no water. So let's come into here and let's immediately migrate all of these back. Go back, all of you. Don't die. Alright, no good selected, yes. Building needs water, yes. Beaver injured, he'll fix himself. Construction lacks materials. Yeah, they need logs and planks. Ooh, planks. Forgot about that. This can hold 20. Are we gonna need planks? What do these need? These need... Oh, they need the really nice planks. Okay. And these take pine sap to make. Interesting, interesting. Okay, so that is a flaw in my plan that I had not realized. That's okay, though. We can fix that. So why don't we get maybe 3 small piles in here for planks. And let's add a new route over to here with planks. And if we go into our distribution limits and we go to planks, what do we have now? 60? And let's always keep them at 20. That should be good. And then let's get some stairs up there. And let's get the stairs built first, just so that we can get up there. Okay, so we got some dynamite laid down here. We can detonate that out, and we can put a large underground pile and have that set to scrap metal. I am going to pause the construction of that, because those are not needed quite yet. Those are a little ahead of the game. Now this district is ready for all intents and purposes. How are we doing on water? We are doing okay. We have 5.7k. I mean, that's a little bit better than okay. It's pretty good. We do still have these 3 pumps working. Still have 29 vacancies. Man. We need these children to grow up. 14 stranded beavers. Oh, you idiots. And now I just stranded some more. Get out of there. Go away. Build that first. I swear, if they come up here with explosives. I just need to watch this to make sure that they don't just die. Get that built. Okay, so now they're not stranded anymore. They will be fine. And they can continue to dynamite this. I would love to get that built. Let's see how we're doing for some of our other resources. Gears are fine. Planks are fine. Logs are doing great. We are almost completely maxed out on logs, which is outstanding. Could do something like that. Get a path down to there. And then we should be able to dynamite out the rest of this. Just gonna get the dynamite laid. I know that we can't reach all of it yet. But no point in waiting. Let's blow up this channel right here. And now I might even come through here and kind of square this off. So why don't we get dynamite all along there? And we need to let out a little bit more water just to fill this back up. Make sure nothing dies. There we go. So we're doing pretty good. We still got water in here, although it's not quite as high as I would like. And man, these guys are just cruising on the dynamite, which is great to see. Get rid of that. Get some dynamite in there. And then I might as well have them build some stairs up here so that we can dynamite this out as well. So we can start to level that off. Man, if you guys subscribed for the Dynamite channel, you guys are in the right place. Because it seems like that's all that we do these days, is dynamite everything. I'm really hoping that we have enough water supply in general for what we're trying to do. Now, one thing that we could start to do is we could, let's see, if we come up here and we get a forester, I would love to not put this on our growable land. So maybe if I go like that, get a forester in there. I'm going to delete that. We have nowhere to store this, so I'm just going to delete it. Delete that out. We can get that builder's hut back in, because that was useful. Not really sure where we're going to put it. I'm sure we could find a good spot for it. So what I'm going to do is I'll put a triple platform there. Get a builder's hut in there. Then let's connect that up. So we'll get all of that built first. We have no room to store any of that, so we'll just once again get rid of it. Let's put a path through here, something like that. That should make us be able to reach this whole plateau. We can get that filled up with dynamite. Done on a little bit lower priority. Okay, and now we're gonna need to get some guys over here. Maybe put gears in there. And let's change our distribution limits for gears. Let's put that up to 60, since we have 2 places to store them. We are gonna need to get some guys over here to move some of this stuff around. So let's get not a distribution post, a hauling post. Right there. Not sure if they can get down there to build that. The guys from this district, that is. I really don't want them prioritizing that. I want them I don't want them prioritizing down here. I want them to prioritize getting this dug out. And those stairs, so we can get the dynamite laid in here. Not there. Just in there. Okay, so let's see how we're doing here now. Still 21 vacancies. We do have 27 children coming along, so that will be good. Once we get them aged up, we should be pretty golden. Now, we are doing great for logs. I'm going to go ahead and unpause 3 of these lumberjacks. And then we do have 11 kids coming along. So it would probably be good to eventually come over here and, get these other 3 unpaused. We could probably go ahead and open up these next 2 houses, just because we do have the food. We even have the food over here, we just don't have the water. Okay, and now I need to get that dynamited out. Unfortunately, probably going to need to put a stair down here so that they can get to it. So let's get that whole tier done. And I'm a little reluctant to blow that up because it will mean that we will no longer be able to pump water. But I think we're going to be totally fine for water. Yeah, in fact, I might just do it. Let's do it. I'm going to dynamite that out. Dynamite that out. I'm going to put another set of stairs down there. And another set there. Not sure if they're necessary, but might as well. We will dynamite this out, so that brings us down to our total depth. It also just killed off a bunch of our food, I saw. Get a path in there. Okay, but for the most part, we are doing pretty good. Let's see how we're doing on explosives. We have none. Yeah, this is a problem that we ran into a while back as well. I mean, we don't even have any explosives over here. So, but we can continue to dynamite this out because we're doing fine. We're doing fine. Oh, anyway, what I was going to do up here, I want these guys to prioritize pine because we are going to need, let's see, we're going to need a tapper shack. So let's get that unlocked. Once again, I would love to be able to find a place to put this that's not on growable land. So why don't we take that out. So that I can then put a platform in here, and I can put the tapper shack right there. Come on, beaver. Get rid of that tree. There we go. And then let's put the tapper shack right here. I'm going to put that on moderately high workplace priority and the highest construction priority. And then we can go ahead and plant pine all in here. And let's get rid of this platform so that we can plant more pine. And that will give us pine resin, which I believe is stored in here. If I come in here. No, that's maple syrup. It's definitely not stored in a pile. Okay, yeah, so it's stored in just a regular storage facility. So let's get this set up for pine resin. Okay, and the drought has ended. Which is great, so we can unpause all of those. The water will return. Make sure everything's set at the correct height is. And now let's prioritize just those 2 pieces of dynamite so that we can get that cleared off. Okay, And our water is coming back slow and steady. I didn't even see how long that drought was, but I will see it in the edit, and it makes me a little concerned. Just, you know, if I'm being honest. Okay, so let's get that dynamited out. And now I am going to prioritize all of this dynamite over any dynamite that I have queued up down here. And there's a little wasted piece of dynamite there. I'll just continue to waste it. It'll be fine. Alright, so we got some overflow coming down now. And let's check down here, make sure that we have overflow coming down here. We do. So all of our water has now returned. And now this is filling back up, so this should fill back up. We are running fairly low on water. We are now less than a half of what we are able to hold, which is a little concerning. We are down to 14 vacancies, so that's good. We do have 21 children on the way. And now let me see if I go into... Okay, so I should be able to see it here. So we don't have any vacancies anywhere. Timberton actually has 3 unemployed. I'm going to prioritize that by haulers. And let's see, do I want to get another water turned on? Yeah, probably. But that does leave us with some vacancies. So why don't we unpause both of these construction sites? Put those on the highest priority. So we should be able to get those built. Those are just logs. We have plenty of logs here. And that should give us a bunch of vacancies so that we can start having the baby beavers once again. I'm just going to go into well-being. I'm going to give them a couple rooftop terraces right here. And then if we go into decorations, put a couple roofs on there. Get some paths up there and connect that up with a path. Very nice. And now would I like to do the same here, or do I want to queue up another couple houses here for the mega dam house? That would be kind of cool. That would be kind of cool. But instead, no, what I wanted to do was I wanted to move a couple beavers over to Waterworld. But I think, I don't know where I'm going to pull them from. I think I'm going to pull them from Timberton. Let's just move 4. Let's actually prioritize this building right here, because I don't really need that storage for now. What I need is water, desperately. So, hopefully they're coming over here with water. I kind of doubt it, but maybe. Nope, they're still coming over with grilled potatoes. Alright, so we will make this medium priority. We'll prioritize that. Get that built. And of course, they're just moving goods around. But hopefully if they actually build what I want them to, we should be good. We have the planks for this. Really need that to get built so that they can start delivering some water. Okay, there we go. 26 water. So they are safe now. Let's see how we're doing. So Timberton once again has I'm going to move over just a couple more beavers over here. Not sure what we're going to use this goods factory for. We have a lot of buildings lacking materials. Yeah, these are lacking. We are lacking in virtually all things dynamite related, which is kind of unfortunate. Just making sure that we actually have workers in our dynamite factories. Yes, we do. And we have the paper, so it's not a paper issue. It's just purely us not making enough dynamite. Which is okay. Kind of a problem that you run into in this game sometimes when you solely focus on doing a singular thing. You know, you just end up at the point where, you know, you don't have enough stuff to make it work, I guess. I don't know, that might have sounded weird, but it made sense in my head. I guess that's really all that matters. Okay, so where's this water storage going to go? I'm kind of thinking that it'll go right in line here. So I'm going to bring that around. Like that. And then we could start to bring this in. Bring that over. So we could start to clear all of these trees out of here. Just get a path up there. Just so that they can get up here to clear those trees. And then we can get a path up there as well. Clear that tree out of there. And then a path down here. We'll clear these trees as well. Just clear all the trees. Okay, so now in this district, we are hurting for water, but we have tons of stuff in here, which is really good. And I'm kind of thinking that I was a little aggressive on my water maximum, so I'm going to take this down to like 600 and put that at 300. Everything else, though, I think is okay. Except for maybe logs. Logs was also fairly... no, logs was not aggressive at all. So let's say 200 and max it out at 600. I think 600 will keep them busy for a while. They're already having children, which is great to see. And we're back up to 24 vacancies in this district, which is quite concerning. Makes me think that we probably need even more housing. But that just puts a stress on literally everything else. But I will just add... No, we have the vacant beds, actually. In this district, we have 8 vacant beds. That's actually not that many. So I'm just going to add in a couple more houses. Something like that. And then let's go ahead and delete... No, I'm going to leave that path in there. And I'm just going to delete those 2 houses for now. Okay, so let's see how we're doing on the dynamite. We are almost there. Almost. So now we can dynamite that out. We can remove those. Get those prioritized. For detonation. And now we can go ahead and start to put our water pumps back in. So we can have 3 there. And 3 here. We are going to need to put a path back here. Like so. Detonate those out. Get rid of these steps. And then let's place our last little bit of dynamite in here. Okay, so we are doing pretty good. We are doing pretty good. We do have quite a bit of excess water, which is interesting. It makes me think that we will be successful in our mega water storage project. Let's just see, make sure all those are within range, and then we can start to actually map out the thing that we are about to build, the monstrosity. Let's see, we'll do something like this. Yeah, this is going to be good. Once it's finally done, this is going to be really good. So let's get this detonated. Oh, we need to go down one more. And I thought that those were the last ones. So we'll get those prioritized. Now the next thing that we're going to have to do, after we reestablish this bridge connection, is remove this dam and put in floodgates. So there will be a lot of dynamiting continuing in this playthrough. So if you're here for the dynamite, I'm all about it. If you're not here for the dynamite, I don't know what to tell you. But we can get some paths in here, reestablish those bridges. We can put a bridge in there, and then we can remove the dam. And then we'll pretty much be, I mean, we're never going to be done. Never going to be done. There's always going to be more stuff to do. Let's just take a quick check of our resources. We're doing great for food and for water. Unfortunately, we're not really making a ton of priority or a ton of ground on the water. Mainly because I think we had these pumps down for quite a bit of time. But that's okay. I'm just going to come in here and make sure that these have the highest workplace priority. And then we also need to prioritize them by haulers, similar to these ones. Detonate that out. Looks like we can detonate all of this. And then this is just the last one, too far from a district. Man, they can't build over the stairs there. What if I do something like that? And then put a path on it. Hopefully they can make that work. And then we can dynamite that out. This can go. We can come in here and plant a little bit more wheat. Okay. This is going good. Man, and they got this all built. Outstanding. So we can blow that up. And now we just need to continue to go down with our dynamite. So much dynamite. Anyway, guys, I think this is going to bring us to the end of this episode. If you enjoyed this episode and this playthrough as a whole, definitely consider subscribing to the channel to stay up to date on all future videos, both in this series and others. Leave a like and a comment. Let me know how I'm doing in the videos. Let me know how your day is going. Whatever you want. Really helps with the engagement. Really motivating to see. And I will see you guys in the next one. So have a great day. Thanks. Bye.